The AI drawing tool Midjourney has recently released its latest version 5.1, which is now officially available. The company claims that this new version can bring users higher quality and more personalized AI artworks, and it will be set as the default model. Midjourney's engine has undergone multiple upgrades. According to official sources, this version of the engine is more opinionated and can generate results closer to version 4.0, but with higher quality. In addition, there is a raw mode provided for users who do not want too strong personalized effects. Compared with V5, version 5.1 has several improvements in terms of functionality, including increased accuracy, more accuracy to text prompt, reduced unwanted borders in images, and sharper image quality. Through today's short video introduction, let's quickly take a look at what improvements MJ has made in the updated version and use the same keywords to compare whether there are significant differences between V5 or V4 versions. Finally, I will give 2 tips that will help you save time when generating images using MJ. We directly go to the Discord Midjourney server, type /settings or click on settings if we see it. After opening the default settings section, as mentioned earlier, MJ has automatically set version 5.1 for us, but it also keeps versions 4 or 5 available for you to switch at any time. The one next to it is the raw mode, which you can also switch on or off. Now let's make some comparisons. I will use the same prompts for each version, only the generated versions are different. Firstly, I simply input the keyword fox, and this is version 4. Basically, the images generated by this version are of high quality, although they are not yet close to reality. Here's a little tip for everyone: if you want to maintain consistency in the generated images, then we need to use seed commands. Otherwise, it will add a lot of randomness, which may make it difficult for you to get very specific results. Just like this image I have now, suddenly there are 3 portraits of real people added and I don't know which one is the fox. So first, copy the seed number from version 4. Then use the same prompt and generate version 5. Enter the seed command plus the number we just copied so that it can be generated based on the image from version 4. Now we can see that all 4 images are fox images, but with randomly generated different styles. Next, let's take a look at the key version. Version 5.1 generates images from a single word that are more artistic, especially V4 with its dreamy background style and the well-handled fur color and details on the fox. There is also a raw mode version where we input the same prompts and the seed number, followed by -- style, and then add raw. After using the raw mode, almost all 4 images tend to give me a cartoonish style. However, each image has a good style for designers. For example, this one can be used as a logo, this one can be used as a sticker, this one can be used as a comic background, and this one can be used as a game hero character. So it seems like they have very broad applications if using this raw mode. Now let's take it a step further and add more details to the prompt so we can see what kind of image we'll get. The prompt I entered is a giant fox in the forest, looking at the red moon, realistic, highly detailed, 8K. This is the image for version 5. Originally, I wanted a huge fox, but instead it generated a normal-sized and a huge red moon based on the real environment. However, overall it's still a good image. Version 5.1 seems to have greatly improved its color luminance adjustment, especially in this prompt. I did not provide any parameters regarding the lighting, but it automatically handles the brightness of each image's light background very well. The raw version images with detailed prompts added are completely different from the raw version images with only a single prompt. These images may appear slightly distorted, but overall they are of a very high standard. Before I give you another example, I would like to share a quick tip with you that will allow you to save time by generating several different versions using just the same prompt. According to the official announcement, basic members can now use the same command to generate 4 jobs simultaneously. It means that as long as you enter the curly brackets in the prompt and write down the 4 variables you want, it will generate 4 different variable images for you based on a prompt command. So now I'm going to give a command to generate 3 different versions at the same time. My prompts are a beautiful modern luxury villa, sitting on a cliffside, overlooking downtown Kuala Lumpur city at sunset. When I enter the prompts, because I want to compare the quality of the same seed again, I want to keep the image consistent. So I add the seed command at the back, and follow by randomly writing a few numbers, then it will be based on my number to create the same seed scene. Then input curly brackets, --v5, --v 5.1, --v 5.1 style raw. Make sure all the settings are right, then hit enter. By clicking on Show Prompts, we can see the 3 jobs that are about to be executed. If you confirm that these are the prompts you want, you can continue by clicking Yes. We quickly obtained 3 different versions. This is version 5, which I think lacks attention to detail and has a relatively pale overall color. This one is obviously the 5.1 version, and besides handling colors and brightness very well, it also generates all the furniture with independent internal design. Plus, with the sunset sky and city background, every image looks very realistic. Finally, let's take a look at the raw image of version 5.1. I think the raw image is well handled in terms of camera position and focus. Every shot has clear focus, and the green plants are very sharp. However, the only downside of each version is that these background cities do not look like Kuala Lumpur because none of them have the iconic buildings of Kuala Lumpur after zooming in. The only building in this image is the one that most resembles the Petronas Twin Towers. Additionally, I have a very quick and time-saving tip to share with you. If you have some commonly used keywords, you can actually create some shortcodes. For example, if this keyword and the following sentences are frequently used by you, then we can first copy this part. Then type in /prefer and several options will appear. Choose prefer option set. First, let's give a shortcode name here, such as Marco. Then, in the +1 section, select value, and directly paste the phrase you just copied. After confirming, press enter. Now let's try to run it. Type in the prompt word, and then input -- followed by the shortcode name Marco, and press enter directly. MJ will automatically generate an image based on your storage settings for commonly used prompt words. And that's it for today's video. Overall, if you try using the raw mode and regular 5.1 mode, you'll find that you can get some really great visual effects. Of course, there are many other features to try out in Midjourney that I couldn't cover here. If you feel that today's video has been helpful to you, we hope you can give us a thumbs up, share and subscribe to the AiZoo channel. Thank you for watching and supporting us. See you in our next video.